Happy New Year to you. What is happening here? We have a video podcast now.
Oh my God! Wow!
We are in the studio now, so this is a different setting from what I've been doing over the years. So I just look forward to whatever this new journey has for me and also for the brand. And well, I'm actually supposed to have a guest today, but then unfortunately we had to schedule. But any which way, I will just have to do this alone. On today's episode, I want to talk about toxicity. I feel like it's something that everyone just throws around the air. I don't think there's a day I'll be on social media that I won't see anyone calling another person toxic. But thinking about it, we are all toxic. I mean, whichever way. It could be through manipulation, it could be through gaslighting, it could be through lying. They're just different, they are just different forms of toxicity. Emotional unavailability too is also part of being toxic. And I know that there are some people that can relate to any of this, and even some that I actually didn't even mention. But I just hope we have this self-awareness to study which part is our own. I mean, we have to pick which one it is that we are doing and just work on them. So and I feel like toxicity actually, it's not something that just happens. It's something that grows subconsciously. And as adults, I would always think that we are probably 80-90% of our childhood. I mean, like, our childhood actually shaped our mindset, shaped whatever it is that we are now, except you decide to put in the work and just work on yourself and be like, you don't want to be a product of your environment, or you don't want to be a product of your mindset. Yeah, the kind of things that you actually watched, or the kind of things that the adults in your lives already put in you that you don't even know, and which was not even your fault. But then it's just something that I don't think it just happens. It's something that grows. I mean, and I actually experienced something a few years ago, and I realized that I'm literally, like, I used to think that, oh, I'm not this person. I actually became emotionally unavailable at some point. I wouldn't say became. I think I am now. But before then I was different. But then along the line, I just realized that, oh shoot, like, I've literally become this person, and I don't used to be like this before. So what happened? Then I was able to trace it back to certain experiences that I had that actually made me that way, and I'm like, oh no, boy, this is actually bad. I mean, people throw the word toxic in the air like it's something that it's a flex, like, and literally it's not even a flex, and it's not something you even choose to do. It's just life experiences that actually shaped you into it. So I feel like we just have to do better, and our parents, and oh yes, our parents actually I feel African parents, they are, I hope none of my family members are watching this, so they will not chase me out of the house. Because African parents, oh my God, they would gaslight you the way they, I literally don't even think it's just African parents alone. I think it's black parents generally, because earlier today I still saw a video on Twitter of Kim Kardashian and Saint West. They were going out, and paparazzis, and one paparazzi was just snapping the boy and his mother, and the little boy said the paparazzi to stop it. He told the paparazzi to stop it, and the mother was like, don't be rude. And I'm like, what do you mean by don't be rude? I mean, this boy is literally not comfortable with it, but you are telling the boy to not be rude. I mean, she's actually used to having those kind of things around her, but the boy is literally not comfortable with it. Instead of her to actually address that, but she literally just spoke to the boy to not be rude. Like, I feel like she literally gaslight the boy for the boy to think that he's rude, and meanwhile he's not just comfortable with something. And I feel if you're not comfortable, and that is actually how it starts. As children, we were like, whenever we're not comfortable with something and we talk about it, they make us feel like maybe we are being rude. They would gaslight us, manipulate us to start thinking some type of way, and which would actually even just make us to think that okay, we shouldn't be doing this. And meanwhile, because you don't want to be perceived as being rude, you won't be able to talk. You just keep enduring things you shouldn't endure, and trust me, that is why we have a lot of toxic adults now here and there. And I feel like everyone just have to we just have to really we just have to really study ourselves, and you shouldn't just be calling people toxic. Like, have you seen yourself too? I mean, do you know who you are in your friendships, in your relationships, generally space? I mean, we shouldn't just be the first to always point fingers. Like, we also need to check ourselves, and I just hope we are able to really, 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 really put in the work, because the way people are always saying, "Oh, this person is toxic," it's beginning to look like a flex, and it's toxic. It's toxic that toxicity is beginning to look like a flex. Well, that's my sayings on that. That I just my unsolicited opinion, or yes, that's my unsolicited opinion on it. So, and the next segment we'll be having games. Okay, it's literally okay. We'll be having games. They are literally two. So I'm going to have to choose between one of these. It's a this or that. The first one is this or that, and silent treatment or gaslighting. Which one is which one is much? I mean, in this game, I will have to choose the one that is quiet. That's okay. I have to choose one. I can't. Um. I can't choose both, and I can't talk against both. So I have to choose one. Silent treatment or gaslighting. I feel gaslighting. I feel gaslighting is worse than silent treatment. Gaslighting will run you mad. It will make you crash out. Gaslighting, no. Your ex or texting them, "I miss you," when you're drunk. I would love to say both. Stalking is madness, and texting is madness. Can I choose one? Oh, I don't want to choose one. This is too bad. I don't want to choose one. I don't want to choose stalking your ex or texting them when you're drunk. Use that as an excuse that it was just a drunk text. Being possessive or being emotionally unavailable. There are some things that I just feel like there are some things that silence will just make the whole situation to simmer down. So being possessive, nah. I'll choose emotionally unavailable. Yeah, I'll choose that. Ignoring calls during an argument or blocking them completely. Block on every single thing. Block immediately. Lying about where you are or snooping through their phone. Lying is not good though. I know lying is not good. I don't like it. But snooping through their phone. That's madness. These questions are actually deep though. Like, there are some things that, because as I'm even answering them, like, I'm just having these pictures in my head. There are some things that will just make you act out, crash out. So I think lying about where you are is a little bit better. Lying is not good. Please don't use this against me. Flirting with other people or making your partner jealous on purpose. Flirting, you can only speak for yourself that you're flirting, So making your partner jealous on the phone, I think I'll choose that. I mean, a little drama here and there. Love bombing or guilt tripping. Love bombing or guilt tripping. Guilt tripping. Yeah, I think still live in that. I'll choose love bombing. Just live in that delulu moment. Just be in that mode for as long as you want to be. Than guilt tripping. Guilt tripping will make you question a lot of things, and it can literally drive you crazy. Bringing up old arguments or never apologizing. I actually bring up old arguments. So I'll pick that over never apologizing. I'll choose that. pretending to be healed or admitting you're toxic but not changing. It's better to pretend, Let's say fake it till you make it. So maybe when you pretend, along the line, you will get used to your healing journey might literally start. So, and the next segment is the music part of it, the toxic lyrics, and the one that I like low key. I mean, I like it anyway. I think one particular one by Giveon, it says that I'm not looking for the one, but we can kiss, we can touch, and do it often. And if you are looking for the one, actually, that is where you lost me. Yeah, I like it. It's toxic, but I really like it. Well, I enjoyed myself, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. And I would love to hear from you about toxicity. What has somebody said to you that made you feel like you're toxic, or what are somebody that toxic lyrics that you really like? I'll see you some other time. Bye bye.